So I was playing Among Us at 3 in the morning and I had one of the strangest encounters that I've ever faced. And trust me, you're gonna wanna see this. And before we do get further into this video, 77% of you have not hit that subscribe button, which means that you're missing out on Among Us darkest secrets. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button with all post notifications turned on. And drop a like on this video if you do enjoy. But now I'm gonna be telling you my story on one of the strangest encounters that I've ever faced. Let's get started. So if you've been watching the channel for these past few weeks, you are aware that I've been facing some weird player encounters. And this encounter was no different. It was currently 3 in the morning and I got on Among Us to play a few matches. And when I was in the lobby, I didn't notice at first, but there was a player with the same color as me. His name was Kitty. And if you've been watching the channel, you are aware that Kitty King is one of my closest friends. And I found it quite strange that this player had his username and he also had my color. So I opened up the chat and Kitty left a message. He said, "Hi." I responded with, "Kitty, what color are you?" Then I followed up by saying, "On my screen you are red like me." But before I could get a response, the game started. When we both spawned into the game, I decided to follow him. I wanted to see if he would do anything suspicious. While he was running, he stood still for a few seconds and I decided to wait for him. I was not gonna let him escape. At first he was just walking around and stopping but not doing any task. Was he the imposter? I followed him into cafeteria and he just stood there for a few seconds. I wonder what he was thinking. He then got to the corner and he was doing a task and I decided to wait for him. I also wanted to see if the bar would go up. And to my surprise, it did. For now, I could trust him. For the next few minutes, I was just following Kitty and watching him do his task. I was not gonna let the imposter get him. When me and Kitty were in greenhouse, I noticed that Brown randomly showed up and he was just staring at us. That's pretty suspicious. When Kitty finished his task in the greenhouse, he started to do some weird movements. So I copied him to see if I could get his attention. So as we were walking forward, we were literally in sync. And I found that quite strange. When me and Kitty were about to approach cafeteria, a body was reported. And Kitty typed a message on the chat and he said he was the color red. I let Kitty know, "Why are we the same color? Do you see me as red?" I asked him. I also let the other crewmates know that Kitty was safe. And Kitty responded with, "I see you as red too." I responded with, "That is weird." Kitty then let me know that he sees me as red but he can't see my username. Now this is getting creepy. I responded with, "Oh," and I let him know that I could see his name. When I spawned back into the game, I was trying to get Kitty's attention so he could watch me do my task. I did a few tasks in front of him. I then realized that I had to do one wire and laboratory. So me and Kitty walked into decontamination and Black was also with us. And when the doors opened, we saw Brown kill Pink right in front of our face. I was really confused at first because I didn't know who the imposter was. And Kitty typed in, "I think it was Brown." So me and Kitty worked together and we voted out the imposter. But it doesn't end there. When we voted out Brown, my screen just stayed black and my game crashed. I didn't even get to say goodbye. When I opened up Among Us and joined a random lobby, this weird glitch happened to me. I was just standing there in an empty void. I didn't really think much of it at first until I opened up the next game. When I started up my next lobby, this one did actually work for me. So I set the room to public, and that is when 2 players joined my lobby. It was Unknown and Killer. If you've been watching for a while, you know exactly who these 2 players are. I was really scared and didn't know what to do. And that is when they sent some messages in the chat. I was so scared to open it. They both typed in the chat, "Chari." I then responded with a few question marks because I didn't know what to do. Then they both sent the same message once again, "Welcome back." I then responded with, "What is going on?" because I was so confused. I needed some answers. They both responded with, "Did you miss us?" I let them know that I did not miss them. Then they both responded with, "We are after your friends." Does this mean that that player named Kitty was actually them? I have so many questions. They responded with a few smiley faces and I decided to ban them. They have been going after me this entire time and now they're going after my friends. I will one day get my revenge. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Kitty King for helping me produce this video. If you want to help out a smaller creator reach 4,000 subscribers, make sure to go check out his channel and subscribe to him. If you did enjoy this story video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel with all post notifications turned on, and check out these other Among Us story videos.